Hi, everybody. Welcome to some information regarding Ananta Global Club. Um, I heard something today, and I think the comment that was made was kind of with Ananta in mind, saying, just be careful of the opposition and all that kind of stuff. Now, I'm here to tell you that there is no opposition. There is no rival to Ananta Club. There is nothing like this in the country, in the world, like Ananta Global. That's all I want to say. And again, we do not compete. We don't compete with other programs. We complete. You can do this in combination with other stuff. So that's pretty cool. So the recording that is on our YouTube channel is about the benefits. I'm not going to go into that a lot this evening. I'm going to put a little bit more time on the incentives and the business side. So we've got WhatsApp presentations running every day, all day, Monday to Friday, 4 times, Saturdays once, Sundays once. Get the link, get your people on. They've got, I think, over 600 people on this group. So Ananta is very easy. We've got a club and we've got a clubhouse in Pretoria. You join, 120 Rand a month, get amazing benefits. You can save and earn, which you will. You can refer friends and family because it's safe. You get rewarded because it's a club program. You create yourself an income if you choose to. You qualify for additional exclusive products and services available only to our members. You can even build a business and you get great incentives. And in a nutshell, that is Ananta Global Club. So your management, Mr. Frickles, Motloko Medi van Rensburg. We got our Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Wandi Goliath, pretty powerful man. He's just, it's incredible. A lot of experience in the corporate world, also in kind of this type of programs, a best-selling author, and he's trained thousands and thousands of people. And from middle January, depending on your rank, you will be invited to become part of the training. A little more about that. Mr. Scott the Brain, Chief of the Board, Chief Marketing Officer Sharon Denise. We got our Chief Financial, Mrs. Jolene Mills, tech run by our partner company NetFluid, and our Compliance Officer, Mr. Dion Zili from Hermanix or your broker house. More than 40 years experience in this type of industry, over 40 years. So we are fully registered, compliant, FSP compliant and regulated, which means we are safe. So offices are open in Pretoria, 184 Erasmus Street, Emmaus Park. Come and care for us. We got presentations starting tomorrow. I'll just confirm. I think it's from 9 to 11, if I'm not mistaken. We'll just confirm that after the Zoom. So getting into the program, are you using airtime every month? And how much? How many people are using airtime? What are you paying for airtime? People don't know per minute. So I can tell you the average prepaid airtime is about R1.80 per minute. So here's my questions. Are you making money from that airtime? Is your current cell phone making you money, or your current contract? So here's another question. On your current phone and SIM card that you have in your hand, would you add a dialer? So it's like an app that you download. That's a dialer, 123. You can phone people from there. Would you do that? And if you phone from that dialer, it's just going to show another number on the other side. Would you do that? You start generating an income, make money. Would you do this and only pay 35 cents a minute? Would you tell your friends? So here's my big question. If I could show you a way to make money from airtime, would you look at the information? And that's the core of what we do. So are you ready? And introducing Ananta Global Club, 120 Rand a month. Now, please, guys, this is very important. Anybody that signs up before the 25th, so that means up until the evening of the 24th of every month, will receive all of the benefits, as you will see just now. Anybody that joins from the 25th till the 8th of, till the end of the month will get their airtime and the referrals commission. just to kind of let you know. And the other benefits will be available on the 1st of the next month. So I'm also here to tell you that if you think of a gym membership, if you've got a gym membership and the premium was not updated, so you're not active, you haven't paid, and you walk with your card into the gym and you want to swipe the card, the machine is going to say, sorry, you can't get in. This is a club program. It's exactly the same. So if there was no payments done, there will be no benefits active. The commissions will accumulate, but you cannot get it out. Okay, just kind of keep that in mind. Now that's the bad part. Let's get to the good stuff. 120 Rand a month. You get 60 minutes of airtime. Now, if you were going to go buy it at 1 Rand 80 or whatever, you're going to pay about 100 Rand for it. Our app, our dialer runs on data. It's 1 cent data for every minute talk time. For those that's got older phones or don't have data, we also have a USSD number that you can phone. You get a wallet, pretty cool wallet, a lot of stuff happening there, and your talk time never expires. Then we've got 8 additional benefits. Now we're going to change this up a little bit. So you get flexi breaks, which is your travel partner. When a family passes, when a Ananta member passes away, the family will receive 10 hours talk time. We get the Hermanix e-coupons from ShopRite, Checkers, Pick n Pay, and Dis-Chem can save you easily between 250 and 800 Rand a month on basic food items. You get a private ambulance and emergency medical services, education discounts up to 15%, discounted rates on short-term insurance, discretionary discount on regenerative medicine treatment, stem cell treatment, and a massive income potential. All of this for 120 Rand a month. Now, if you want to talk about value, welcome to Ananta Global. So I'm not going to go through all of this benefits. There's a couple of comparisons, a couple of videos on there. All of this you'll find on the video of Monday. You can pop onto our YouTube channel, have a look at all of this kind of stuff. So a lot of benefits, pretty cool. But now I want to go into the plan quickly, and then we're going to spend a little bit more time on the incentives, on what you get. Isn't that what everybody wants to know? What's in it for me? So I'm going to tell you. So the plan is pretty cool. Within the club, we built in a referral program. So if you refer friends to the club, you need to get paid for it. It's as easy as that. But we changed it up a little bit. Like a lot of other clubs, if I refer somebody, you might get a something once. We getting a something 5 levels deep and every single month. So that's you start chatting to your friends and family, they become your level 1. Then they start chatting and referring, and as this grows 5 levels deep, you earn a referrals commission. Everybody on your level 1, you earn 5 Rand. Level 2, 5 Rand. Level 3, 10, 4, 10, and level 5, 5 Rand. Now that does not look like a lot, but it is. Now what's pretty cool for those of you that are like us, that really wants to kind of get out there and rock and roll, you can go as wide as you want, which means your income potential is unlimited. Think about that. When somebody starts a job or career, it's capped. This portion of the industry can only earn this much. If you do work in this kind of environment, you can only earn that much. If you do this, you can only earn that much. And I'm here to tell you, you can earn whatever you want if you start referring. So a model 5 just means, now we don't recruit, we don't find, and we don't sign up. We don't do that. My mission and your mission should be to help other people save money. If that's your mindset, then you're at the right place. So if I only refer 5 people, I'm only going to help 5 people, share this with them, and I'm going to help 5 people save money on their groceries and on their airtime. That's all, just 5. That's it. And everybody does exactly the same. So there's my 5. I help them, they get their 5, it's 25. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. If If you fill up this model, you'll be earning 23,275 Rand a month. But as you, if you've got your 5 people, you'll earn 25 Rand. If your next level, if they get their 5s or whatever, there's 25 there, you'll earn 125 plus the 25. So listen to this. If you've got your 5 and you help them get their 5, you'll be earning 150 Rand for the month, which means your premium is 120. So you've already made 30 Rand profit, plus the money that you're going to save on your groceries and your airtime as a bonus. Think about it. Now let's light it up a little bit, the Model 10. Now somebody's going to say, oh, this is a lot of people. Yes, it is a lot of people, but you only need 10. And you duplicate it over 600,000 a month. You can earn whatever you want. So currently we get paid on the referrals and the airtime. We earn money on airtime. So very soon, a whole bunch of other stuff's going to happen. So here's a withdrawal that was done of 1,000 Rand on the 10th of November. There's a fee, 15 Rand. And the next day it was in the account. Now the transactions, depending from bank to bank, it can take 24 hours. It can be immediately. It can take a day or two. That is between bank and bank. Okay, so it's not 24 hours. It can be a day or 2 or 3, depending on wherever you pay this to. So you have to have a unique cell phone number, which means you can have more than one position if you kind of get your wife and your whoever involved. But every position must have a unique cell phone number. And to get your money out, you have to have a South African bank account. So that's the only criteria at the moment. We are going global. It is coming. Don't ask me when, I don't know. But it is in phase 3. That's all done. Minimum withdrawal is a 50 buckaroonies, and transaction fees will be charged. And please put your real names in. And your link is only available when your payment has cleared. Now, a link is if you want to refer somebody, people can only register on another person's link. So if your profile is not active, your link will not work. Okay, please just keep that in mind. So we're going a whole support system. Now, if somebody joins, it can take up to 24 hours for the money to reflect. So you can do an EFT, it can take a day, more or less a day, maybe a little bit longer, but on average, it can take up to 24 hours. We don't send notifications, just go and log in from time to time and it will show active. We have a voucher system and I used it again today. Voucher system, it's pretty cool. If you have money in your wallet, for example, let's say you've got 120 Rand in your wallet, I can buy a voucher for 120 Rand. So they take the 120 Rand out of my wallet and they give me the voucher code, which contains 120 Rand. So if somebody registers like what happened today, they simply give me the money. I give them the voucher, they activate with the voucher, they activate it immediately. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, that's cool. So the ranks, I want to spend a little bit of time on this. How far are we? Okay, I'm going to do this quickly. So we got a little program. This is our business plan. It's called the roadmap. And if you stick to this, the possibilities are endless. You don't even have to talk to people. Think about that. So it's very easy. Every person that joins gets his or her own roadmap to start. So you'll see in the middle, there's your name and there's personal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you've got your person 1, their name goes in there and they get their roadmap. If you sign up 2, they get their roadmap. Eventually there'll be yourself plus 10 people, 11 people running the roadmap. And if they start registering, the second somebody's in, get them a roadmap. So you write down a dream, a date, you write down a couple of names, and here's our system. So I always ask people, do you want to go fast or slow? Fast or slow? In my personal opinion, fast is fun, slow sucks. So what is fast and what is slow? What is slow? If somebody says, no, I want to go slow, I just leave everything. I said, let me show you your back office. Let me show you how to activate your coupons. Let's go to Pick and Pay or Discount, whatever. Let's go shop something. I'm going to show you how the products and the services work. That's slow. If somebody says they want to go fast, I said, right, we're going to sit down. You're going to write down 20 names. People that is on your phone that you talk to on a kind of a regular basis. So that is your warm market. So warm market is people that you know, love, and trust. Your family, your friends, your colleagues, maybe if you're involved in another club or sports or your church, people that you relate to kind of on a weekly kind of basis. That's the names you write down here. Please don't write down the name of the mechanic that fixed your car 2 years ago. Don't do that. Don't write down the name of, somebody that you were at school with 25 years ago and you spoke to them 26 years ago. Your rate of trust is less. So anyway, then I am a big fan of WhatsApps or texts. If you want to call them, wonderful. So you are going to, if they say fast, I'm going to say, right, we're going to do this. Now we're going to start with number 1. You type this next sentence. If I could show you a way to make money from airtime, would you look at the information? And you send that to 20 people. That's fast. Now we wait. If we get a response, you do step 2. You send them the 4-minute video, which is out there, and you simply ask them, send me a thumbs up after you have watched it, and you wait. You get thumbs up, you send them this question, what did you like the best? And you keep quiet. Then they're going to tell you, I like this, I like that, I'm excited about this, whatever. They might say, yeah, it's interesting, I need more information. Then you send them some more information. But if they say whatever they say, you simply go to step 4 to say, are you ready to get started? I did it again today and the lady signed up right there. 5 steps. So when we were done, I showed her this. She says, but that's exactly what you said. I said, I know, because this is all that I do. You keep it over and over. Now you're going to keep building. And why is 10 so critically important? Because when you have 10 personals, you will take a rank that we call believer. When you hit this rank at the company events, you'll get a pin, but you will now become part of the company leadership training program. Now I met a gentleman, well, not met him. I saw him again today. I've met him previously and I didn't know. This gentleman is a published author. He specializes in training of people on personal skill sets. Incredible gentleman. So there's a whole bunch of us that's going to get involved in a company leadership training program. So that's going to be self-development, self-growth. It's going to be on skills. It's going to be on being a better person. That's what we're going to do. So if you look at the wheel of wellness, you've got social, spiritual, mental, physical, financial. What's the other one? Mental, I think. 6 of them. Then mine's got 8 on. I add dreams and vision. So that's what we're going to train and teach on. It's going to be pretty cool, pretty exciting. Also, special incentive discounts on books. Books and books and books. We got a couple of authors together. There's a couple of books already into the program, and that's what we're going to do. Now, as your team grows, so now you've got 10. So your next level is a trainer diamond, which means you need to have 10 personals and 1,500 people in your team. Now, how do you do that in your 5 levels? Yeah, how many WhatsApps do I have to send out to sign up 1,500 people? You don't. Let me take a step back. Sorry, I'm going to go back and forth a little bit. I'm actually going to move this slide. Let's go back to this one. If you use the roadmap, your job is to get 10 personals. That's your job. So when you hit 10, for now, you are done. You don't have to get any more. You can if you want to. I personally wouldn't really recommend it. Yeah, but Fricky, how can you say that? Because we are focusing on 10. So if I get my 10, which is wonderful, so I might send out 20 or 30 or 50 or 100 WhatsApps, or phone some people, or invite people to a Zoom, or go to a presentation, whatever it takes. That's your goal, to find 10. Now, if your person 1 does exactly what you do, listen to what I said, does exactly what you do. If you invite somebody, now, if this is for you, wonderful. If you've got your own system, that's very exciting. I just can't help you. The company from our side on this, we can't help you, because this is what we do. So I'm going to get my 10. So I'm going to now help sit with person 1. I said, there's 20 names. Let's rock. You said fast. Let's go. We're going to send out 20 WhatsApps right now. So if I've got 10 and each of them got their 10, it means, whoops, a daisy, apologies, wrong way. So if I've got my 10 and they have now completed, and we work together to find their 10, I've already got 110 people in my business, in my team. Now we work with those people. Duplication, and they do exactly the same. If they get, or they're 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, you've got 1,000 people on your 3rd level. So that means you've got 1,110 people in your business. So here's another question. How long can it take the average person, if you send up, you start with 20 WhatsApps immediately, and then you do 10 a day, 10 a day, 10 a day, until you have your 10 people. So let's say that takes a week. I think a week is fair if you are consistent and you are going fast. So in a week, you can get your 10. So that means in the next week or so, they can get their 10. And it means in the next week or so, they can get their 10 and they can get their 10. So I'm talking about a very, very fast, quick, short time frame. So now you're helping all over the show, doing all kinds of fun. You've got 10 personals, 1,500 people in your team. In your 5 levels, you'll be earning over 5,000 in a month. You'll get a special recognized membership pin. Plus, you will get, when you hit this, a smartphone with Bluetooth earbuds to the value of 10,000 Rand. Now, the next rank is Global Blue Diamond. You need 3,500. You've already got 1,500 people. If everybody just gets 1, you're there almost. But if you focus on 10, so if you help somebody, that's the goal. We're not gonna, if we go fast, we're not gonna sleep. We're not gonna do a lot of stuff. We're gonna help you find 10. That's the goal. And then we're gonna do the same over and over and over. When you hit this rank, Global Blue Diamond, you'll be earning over 15,000 Rand a month. You will be paid to come speak at company events. You will also get your PIN, a mini portable projector, and a laptop Core i7 minimum, just for growing your business. So now for the next rank, Global Red Diamond, you need 5,000 people in your team. You've already got 3,500. If a couple of them get their 10, you're there. So how do you get them to get their 10? You don't stand on the stool and scream at everybody. You help people. You're on the ground with them. We work together. 10 personals, 5,000 people in your team, 5 levels, Global Red Diamond, 25,000 Rand a month minimum. You'll be paid to come present and speak at company events. You have to hit this rank for 2 consecutive months. You will qualify for MSC Cruise Local, minimum 5 days for a couple. So the company will pay for your flights to get there. Go onto this amazing cruise. Go and have fun for 5 days. Pick up at least, guys, if you go on the ship and you don't pick up at least 5 kilograms, then something's wrong. Anyway, we're going to have lots of fun. Your first cruise, so this is pretty powerful. Now, the next step, the next rank is a Global Black Diamond. You need 10,000 people in your team. How do you go from 5,000 in your team to 10,000? You help a couple of people, get 10. People will follow what you do. This is very important. If you don't walk around with a blueprint in your hand, if you, after the presentation, whatever, you're sitting down with people, if you don't have a blueprint to give them, to see the one that you are using, it's going to be a lot difficult. So global black diamond, 10,000 people, but now you need 15 personals. But don't worry, this will happen automatically. You'll be earning over 40,000 Rand a month. You will get your PIN, and now you have to hit this rank for 2 consecutive months. You will qualify for an international MSC cruise, minimum 5 days, flights included. Company's going to look after us. Pretty excited about that. Next level will be your global crown diamond, 20 personals, 15,000 people in your team. You've already got 10. Just help, motivate, present, talk, get them onto the WhatsApps, get them onto the Zooms, get them into the program, plug them in. To go from 10 to 15 is very, very easy. Now, when you hit this rank, global crown diamond, so you'll be earning over 75,000 Rand a month, you will now qualify for an annual family paid holiday. We're also introducing the bling package shopping. So you and your partner will be wined and dined for the day to go on a bling shopping spree worth 100,000 Rand. It's got a bling, so it can be watches and jewelry and brille and ladies' shoes or whatever. So imagine being flown off, so you can, yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll do it in Sandton, or I don't know. Cape Town sounds better. I don't think the Free State's got a lot of shops, but they might have. Anyway, I don't know, maybe fly down to Cape Town. Come up here to Joburg, spend a day here. You're going to have a lot of fun. So shopping spree worth 100,000 Rand. Next rank, global double diamond. How do you get from 15,000 to 20,000 people? It's easy. Starts with 10. And it duplicates. 10 gets 10, gets 10, gets 10, gets 10. It's easy. Just don't stop. So at the end of this, I wonder if, sorry, let me go back. I wonder if I've got it on. I do. So on the roadmap here at the bottom, it says, only stop when you are making enough money. So you keep doing this over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And if you're sick and tired, breathe and then you go again. You do this over and over and help people until you're making enough money, and then you stop. Sorry, let me get back to the ranks, to the fun part. So here's the next one. Whoops. Global double diamond for 25 personals, 20,000 people in your team in your 5 levels. You'll be earning over 100,000 Rand a month. Annual family paid holiday. Now you will get a car or cars to the value of 800,000 Rand. And it started with 10. Now we're also introducing level rings. These cannot be bought. It can only be earned. So when you hit this rank and you wear these rings, it is once specially made only for the rank holders. So it's a nice carbuncle of a ring, like these big guys, you know, the famous people are wearing, because now you're famous. You got 20,000 people plus in your team. Think about that. So when you hit this rank, you've been on holiday twice. You got a whole bunch of tech already. You've been on 100,000 Rand shopping spree. You're earning over 100,000 Rand a month. And now the company is buying you car or cars, whichever you choose, to the value of 800,000 Rand, and it started with 10. Think about that. People work their whole lives never, ever coming close to this kind of money. I'm talking about highly skilled professionals. And that's something that we must not throw away. If you really want to rip it, you go after successful people, because successful people knows what it takes. They understand commitment, they understand sacrifice, they understand consistency. I can't wait to have doctors come across the stage, and lawyers, and engineers, and medical professionals, and cafe owners, and unemployed people, and car guards, and whatever, coming across the stage, hitting these ranks, because it's coming. You don't have to have how specialized do you have to be to send 10 WhatsApps? Just follow the system. Yeah, I'm not really sure, I need some more information. Great. There's Facebook, there's YouTube, there's Zooms, there's WhatsApp presentations, there's live presentations, there's company events, there's website will be up and running pretty soon. We had a discussion today with a lady. We're going to do the TikTok thing. And how much information do you need? We got it. Next rank. You must hit this, for 3 consecutive months. Global triple diamond. You need 30,000. You've already got 20. Just help some people. Plug them into the system. 30 personals, 30,000 people in your team. You'll be earning over 150,000 Rand a month. Now you'll qualify for a townhouse. You have to hit this rank for 3 consecutive months. Townhouse to the value of 850,000 Rand. You can buy it for an investment, for retirement, I don't know. To stay in it, whatever. Started with 10. Also near level ring, and then the last current rank will be a global platinum. 30 personals, 50,000 people in your team. How do you do that? You already have got 30,000. If you carry the momentum will carry itself. Think about that. If you carry the momentum will carry itself. People will do what you do, not do what you say. And I see it a lot of times. Not in Ananta, obviously. Come on, this Ananta's different. In other programs, people sit there and say, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And people say, no, thank you. You're not my boss. I don't work for you. I'm not employed. This is voluntary. So it's like Jim Rohn says, not you go do it. Let's go do it. Think about that. How difficult is it? This lady today, now we had to run, but I'm going to phone her tomorrow. I'm going to say, I'm going to send it. Well, I'm going to send it to her and said, okay, fill in the 20 names. If you're ready, phone me back. Then I'm going to say, okay, type this in your WhatsApp. Now go. You can send it at 5 people at one time. So you're going to do it 4 times. You're going to say, if I would you, send it to 5, send it to 5, 5, 5, 20. Let's go now. Now, not tomorrow, not Christmas, right now. Next one. Oh yeah, 30 personal, 50,000 people in your team. You'll be earning 250,000 Rand a month. I want you to just kind of think about that for 2 seconds. Just kind of focus and breathe. Imagine, end of the month, you open your bank account and there's 250,000 Rand in your bank account. What would you do on the 1st of January? How would your January look? How would your 2023 look if you're earning 250,000 Rand a month? This is where you go to the school and say, hi school, my kids are here. Please just, how much is it for the whole year? Just there. give them a check. Well, we don't have checks. EFT there. You know, there's for the whole year. Please bother me again next year. Going to the university and say, how much for the year? How much is the school stuff? Everything. Thank you so much. Pay it. Your car tires is not well. Pulling into the car tire place and say, what is the best tires that I can put on my car that's going to keep me the safest on the road? Not the cheapy ones. I want the good ones. What is the best tires you have? If you take your spouse, your husband or your wife or your partner out to dinner, I promise you, we're not going to the Wimpy. I like the Wimpy, but I'm not going to the Wimpy. But here's something else. Here's something that's on my bucket list. I want to be a double tipper. That's one of my dreams. I want a double tip. If I go to a restaurant and the bill is 200 Rand, I want to tip 200 Rand. If the bill is 800 Rand, I want to tip 800 Rand. If the bill is 5,000, I want to tip 5,000 Rand. I want to be a double tipper. And while I'm there, I'm simply going to ask them the question before I tip them, obviously. If I could show you a way to make money from airtime, would you look? Yes, no, let's go. When you hit this rank, annual family paid holiday, you will qualify for a house to the value of 2 million Rand. Obviously, your PIN and your level rings. So when you have gone through the program that started with 10, and if I take somebody that just joined, somebody that I kind of went through like this lady, now I can work with her or not. So I can wait a day or a week, and you know, I get busy and stuff happens and I'm all over the show, and about 2 weeks later, I think, oh my word, I joined this lady. And then I phone her back 2 weeks later. I'm all fired up. Man, let's go. And she says, no, do you know what? I don't think I want to do this anymore. Why does that happen? Because life happens. While the emotion is there, while people have got that glimpse, that speck of a glimpse of hope that my life can change, when they have that, you need to act. If you don't, it's gone. If you don't, it's gone. Anyway, enough about that. You have to hit this rank for 3 consecutive months. So on tomorrow night, we'll talk more about the funeral, the health, all the teacher. Now we got these products. We actually had a presentation, a meeting today with a big courier company to see how we're going to build this into the program, because we want a 5-level payout plan. This stuff is going to change your life. More about this tomorrow evenings. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. I want you to think you can. Every person on this call and probably in South Africa has sent a WhatsApp or a SMS or a messenger or a, what's the other stuff? I don't know what the other stuff is. Has sent a message or a voice note today. How many messages, WhatsApps and voice notes have you sent in the last week? So here's my question. How much have you earned from that? So you need to forgive, guys. I say this over and over. The past is gone. Yesterday is gone. What happened before, I came and sit and, well, today is still alive. So I'm working about today, but yesterday is gone. There's a pretty powerful book that I'm very committed to. It's actually the only book that I'm now reading and listening to over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that we will start with the training next week, January. Please get your 10. Get into this program. Anyway, that book says, says a lot of things, but one of the things it says is, if I do today, everything that I do today, if it leads to success or growth or more, my life will grow into success or growth or more. But if I messed it up today, I'm going to have to start again tomorrow. Decision. Here's my question, and here's the decision that you need to make. Do you want to save money on groceries and airtime and have amazing benefits for 120 Rand a month, which is pathetically cheap? If the answer is yes, wonderful. If the answer is yes, would you tell your friends about a program, a club that you belong to that is going to help them save a fortune on groceries and airtime, give them amazing benefits and a potential income to get out of a rut? That's the decision. Commitment. Are you committed to, I want you to commit to 10 a day. 10 WhatsApps a day. That's it. That's all. 10 WhatsApps a day. Your life is going to dramatically change. And I say again, guys, there's other programs out there. A lot of people that's with us in our club, because we're not a network marketing program. It's a club, which means it's a benefit. We got a lot of people that's building other businesses, other network company, stuff. And that's wonderful. All I'm saying is add this benefit to those members, because when they're building those businesses, they still have to phone. They still have to use their phones. They still have to buy groceries. Help them. Action, 10 a day. Help. Let's help you. We're on social media. Now, TikTok is going to come on here. Man, I'm excited about what's going to happen with TikTok. It's going to be lots of fun. So Facebook, all that kind of stuff. Stay updated, stay involved. We've got our own support center. There's a WhatsApp number and an email. How do you join? You have to get a link from somebody that referred you. You can't phone the office, because the office are going to tell you who referred you. Get back to that person. You can't send it through the support. Yeah, I want to join. They're going to ask you who referred you. You have to join under that person. There's a whole bunch of payment plans. I went through the 5 system, and there's the next one. Now, people are going to say, oh, I don't know enough. I have to learn everything. No, you don't. Not even we know everything. But we know something. But I know how to push play. If somebody says, how does it work? Great. Can I send you a link? Push play. Come sit with me. Push play. Go to YouTube. Push play. All previous recordings. So I'm going to end off with a 1-minute video. Then we're going into a quick Q&A. And all I'm going to say is, this is Ananta Global. Welcome home.